Gaylord.com. He has it on the shirt right here. You guys can go directly to his website. Today, we are going to be doing free buyer consultations for you guys. A lot of you guys are scared. You're nervous. You don't want to call. The whole process makes you guys scared. That's okay. We brought Bill directly to TikTok for you guys. So what we'll need is where you guys are living, where you're trying to buy your house, right? Your credit, your income, and your assets. It does not have to be exact. We just need a rough estimate. Also, if you guys have any real estate questions about loans, financing, new builds, we are taking your questions as well. I live in North Carolina. Okay, Rick, what is your credit, income, and assets? We will need that to do your consultation. Knockout says LA to Vegas. Okay, Mr. Knockout. Well, Vegas, what is your credit, income, and assets? Guys, we need where you live, where you're moving to, and income and assets. Without these three things, we can't do the consultation. Okay? Would lender need 2022 1099 and 2023 1099 if I shifted to full W-2 mid-2023?
If you shifted to full W-2 2023, don't need your 1099. I mean, we'll verify what you got paid before, but we'll use your W-2 income now.
Yep. Somebody said they have a 765 credit score. They make $195,000 a year. They're $1,400 in debt. They're in New York.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I pop this up?
Yeah, pop it up.
Okay.
All right, sir, we are starting with you. You are our first consultation. We are going to take your statistics. In fact, I'm going to pin them to the screen so that everybody can see who we're doing. All right? We're going to pin this to the top of the page so everybody can see what we're doing. So this is our first person. 765 credit, $195,000 a year, $1,400 in debt, New York, $140K. All right, that's our first client.
Okay.
So what Bill is going to do is he's going to take your numbers. He's going to give you an average of what your mortgage could be if you bought at the top of your market, right? So he's going to tell you the maximum that you can spend based on the numbers you just gave us.
1,460 in debt.
Yep, $1,400 in debt, and he's moving from New York.
Okay.
Guys, if you just posted all your information, don't worry. We're going to get to you guys. This will be a very quick process. Just give us about 2 to 3 minutes per person so we can start giving you guys these consultations.
How much in assets?
He said he's got about $140,000 in assets.
Okay. Taxes in New York a little bit more.
Yep.
So
Ryan, we are going to give you what you approved for in New York. New York has significantly higher property taxes than Las Vegas. So your numbers are going to be a bit different than the people that we qualify in Las Vegas, okay?
So we'll do that.
Yep. Let's see who else we got. I want to buy an apartment build. You want to, Layla, that's a lot of information at once. I need you to break that up for me, okay? That's a lot of information. You want to buy an apartment, build, 724 credit score, have a 3-family, 10,000 in debt, 7,000 in MA. You're not going to be able to buy a full apartment with those statistics, man. Buying an apartment is crazy, crazy expensive. You're looking to buy more than 4 units. That's very pricey.
So Mr. New York,
yeah,
probably somewhere around 950,000. Depends a little bit on taxes.
Yep.
And what that will, what that comes in at. I've estimated them at 1.5% of the value of the home.
So Ryan, your pre-approval is around 950,000, right? That would be the top of what you're looking for. All right, let's see who's next. Hold on. You guys, we're going to scroll down in order from people who posted. Just give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. We're going to scroll down in order of the people who posted. Let's see. Who was next? That's Mr. Dream House guy without the dream job. What? I'm being honest with you.
You are.
I don't lie.
And that's why everyone loves you.
I don't lie. I don't lie to them.
You.
I don't lie to people.
I know. You don't.
I don't lie to people. Knockout 213. You're next, okay? Knockout 213. He says he has an 800 credit score, 135K income. Mr. Knockout, what is your current debt and what are your current assets, sir? Mr. Knockout, what is your current 800 plus score, 135 income, 600 monthly debt, moving to Vegas?
I love that you're coming to Vegas.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay.
How much was the Debt.
Knockout. He's
Six.
got about 600 monthly debt. What are your assets? What are your assets? Knockout 213. What are your assets?
How much money do you have?
Yep. What are your assets? How much should I save up as 19? If you're 19, do not worry about any of this. You want to save money, but trust me, man, you got more important things to worry about right now at 19 years old.
Get your credit too.
Get your credit up, save money. He said he's got about 220,000 in assets currently.
I have a question on YouTube. Whenever.
Yeah, what's the question on YouTube?
So this is the camera. Should I have 401k funds distributed before or after pre-approval? I'll be in touch with Bill later this year, by the way.
Bill, if someone's doing a 401k, they're using their 401k as a down payment, when should they distribute the funds?
It's JMX25.
Just do it really right at the end of the when we close the transaction.
Yep.
Usually within 2 weeks of closing.
You guys can use your 401k as down payment, and the reason a lot of people now we are not financial. Well, Bill's more of a financial advisor than me. I am not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you guys how to spend your money. What I can tell you guys is that currently real estate is gaining you higher amounts of equity than your 401k. Simply put, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. The average home in Las Vegas, when you factor in socioeconomic status, is hovering around 6 to 7% equity per year. Your 401k cannot match that. They cannot match a $600,000 house gaining 6% equity.
JMX also says, also waiting for Bill versus Soul Food round 2.
Oh, we'll do Bill. We'll do Bill for soul food round 2. We'll do more. They want to see you eat soul food. They like that. I'm telling you.
Awesome.
We could try different soul. We could try different soul food spots around Vegas. That'd be interesting.
So good. That was so good.
Interesting.
He says thank you.
I would say probably around 800,000 with 20% down.
Okay, so Mr. Knockout, if you were putting 20% down, we could have you around 800,000. What if they were doing a 5% down payment?
5% down.
If you're doing 20% down, we probably have you about 800,000 that you can afford. What about 5%?
I'm going to put that at point.
I want to give it to you guys both ways. I want to show you guys what 20% gets you, but I also want to show you guys what 5% gets you, because I don't like going off 20%. I don't like you guys thinking that you have to have $100,000 to buy a house.
But he has it. I think you should, if you want to use the money, I would probably go 10%, because 10% will be a much lower mortgage insurance. So I would honestly say 10%. The money that he's got. I'm going to go 10%.
Sure.
I'm going to usurp you.
All right, 10%.
Okay.
Give it to us.
Okay. So he's probably looking at somewhere.
What's the best state to buy property in? Nevada, hands down.
1,000,000%. 10%.
To answer that question for you, sir, just so you know I'm not full of shit, name the 10 most, I'm serious, name the 10 most visited cities on earth. Las Vegas, Paris, London, Bangkok, New York, Los Angeles, Shanghai. Let's think. What am I missing? Tokyo. We're at 8. Let's just stick with those 8. Serious. Let's stick with those 8. To buy a property in New York, Paris, London, Tokyo, wildly expensive. You're looking at $900,000 to $1 million. Dubai, yeah. You guys are looking at $900,000 for starter homes. In Las Vegas, you can still get a starter home for $350,000. So you're living in one of the most visited cities in the world, but you're paying normal prices. It's the best state to buy. If you're buying investment, it's the best place to start.
How many homes are there in Las Vegas between 300 and 450,000?
I actually did this search yesterday.
I know, I saw
These are
that.
the prices in this model home right now.
Okay.
We're at Beazer Homes, which is in the heart of Las Vegas. What do we got?
So we are sitting in a model home. I did a tour for you guys earlier. We're going to do another tour after, right? This brand new home that we're sitting in right now, the Barclay, starts at $500,000, $505,000, all in, already spec'd, includes solar.
Brand new.
Brand new. So you can get a 2,000 square foot home for $500,000, all in, no additional, including solar, 4-bed, 3.5 bath with a loft. Can you get that in Paris? Can you get that in New York? Can you get that in London? Can you get that in Beijing? No. The answer is F no. Okay? They have other models. They have a 1,400 square foot model starting at $430,000. Again, solar is already included. The prices in Vegas of brand new houses, okay? So what
So
can
we
Knockout
came up
get?
with about 725,000-ish.
So Mr. Knockout
depends on taxes and
yeah.
HOA.
Knockout, if you go from 20% down to 10% down, you can afford about $725,000. Not too shabby, right?
Did you want to show how many houses or no?
No. If you Knockout, if you want to look at houses in your price range, just reach out to me directly. Fill out the real estate form in my bio. I will show you houses that are in your pre-approval range. Okay? Hey, guys, we're not doing 401k talk. We're just explaining that some people do it. If you want to use your 401k knowledge, start your own channel. Okay? Serious. Like, don't come on this channel trying to teach people lessons. If you're so fucking smart, start your own channel, do your own lessons. Like, this isn't complicated stuff. Go to live on TikTok, press the button, and teach people for free. Don't try to jump on my channel and bandwagon. Don't do that. Start your own channel. Stop being lazy.
We have another question.
Yeah, what's on YouTube?
Willie Mendez asks, what's the best city to buy investment property?
Las Vegas. You're living in one of the 10 most visited cities on earth, but you're paying prices that are nowhere close to that. So if you want to buy an investment home in Paris, London, Tokyo, San Francisco, New York, Los Angeles, Sydney, Beijing, Shanghai, any of the other top most visited cities in the world, you are literally looking at starter homes at about 800 to 900,000. You can find brand new homes in Las Vegas, brand new, not resale, brand new homes for 350,000, 400,000, 450,000. There's no other city that gets as much traction as Las Vegas with our kind of housing prices. It doesn't exist. We are top 10 in visited cities in the world, but we're not top 100 in terms of pricing. So yeah,
40 million visitors last
40
year.
million visitors
40
last
million
year. It's
coming
crazy.
to Vegas.
It's crazy. Okay, we have another one. Chanel, 600 credit score. Hey, the 600 credit score is going to hold you down. If you're making listen, we're not going to do here. Chanel, your consultation is going to be very quick. If you have a 600 credit score, but you make $140,000 a year, take the money you're making, get your credit score to 640. Bill, can you please explain to her why 640 is such an important number?
640 is absolutely important because that's what they look at. They look at your FICO score. FHA will go down to 580, but man, you have to have a perfect file. And really, if there's some bad debts in there, even at 600, it's going to be tough. So you have to explain them. You have to overcome them. So if you can get it to 620, 640, then you're going to be definitely in that FHA range. You've got great income.
Yeah.
You've got money down. You probably need a little bit more. Depends on this house that you
make
want.
$140,000
But the credit
a year.
score is the one. And if you need help with that credit, I have a great credit expert that I can send you to. She's awesome. I trust her, and she can definitely help you with your score.
So if you need help with your credit,
go to BillGaylord.com. Oh, yeah.
I got a big head. Hold on. I got a big head, guys. I got a big head right here. I got a very large head. BillGaylord.com right here.
Or DM me, whatever. Follow me.
Or DM him.
Go. Yes.
We're bringing Bill into the future. This man's making TikToks. He's eating soul food. We got him doing dances and shit. Okay, we are bringing him into the wave. Okay, or you guys can go old school and just go to BillGaylord.com. I ain't dancing, bro. I ain't dancing. Save that for other people. Okay. Let's keep going. We had a lot of people fill it out.
But Chanel, if you want to go through it, let's jump on, go to BillGaylord.com, schedule a time. We'll go through the numbers just like we just have done.
Alex said, can I purchase a second home in Vegas? I have a house in California. Yes, you're just purchasing it as an investment property or a vacation home. Bill, what's the down payment for a vacation home?
20%.
What's the down payment for an investment property?
You can do 20%. Rates are higher, but most of them do 25%.
There you go, guys. If you want to buy a second home, you can buy a second home in any state you want. You just need 20%. You're no longer buying with an FA or here's my favorite one. Turn your home in California into an investment home, then reuse your FHA loan in Las Vegas where it's cheaper. That's right. Alex, I'm going to make you a bunch of money. That home you have in California probably rents for a dumb amount of money because people in California are stupid. So, Alex, if you take your home in California and you make it an investment property, people in California will pay a stupid amount of money to rent your home. Then you take all that income and you buy a home in Las Vegas for very affordable. Now you're making stupid California money, but you're also living affordably in Las Vegas. Congratulations, Alex. I just changed your entire life.
And Brandon, I just talked to one of your clients yesterday, going to get a home equity loan on their home in California.
Yep.
And moving here.
Yep. I just sent a client to Bill yesterday. He's doing exactly what I just told you to do, Alex. He's taking out the equity on his home in California. He's turning
not all of it.
Not all of it. Not all of it.
Just enough for the down payment.
Just a small piece. He's going to rent that house out and he's going to move to Vegas where it's more affordable. Okay. Ann, I don't want to butcher your last name. It looks like Norogi. And you know your last name is a challenge. I'm gonna do my best. I want to say Yorogi. She says she makes $115,000 a year, 700 credit score, 30,000 in debt, probably student loans, 500 monthly debt payment.
Okay.
And do you have any assets? Ann? Do you have any assets? Bill's going to get started on that.
And assets is just a fancy word for money.
Yep.
What kind of money do you have for down payment?
My home is paid off. Can I sell and buy a new one? 100%. No.
So,
if your home is paid off, don't sell it. Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, I don't want to lose my mind. Bill, if someone's home is paid off, please tell them how much money they have. Please.
They have a lot of money.
If your home is paid off, you have the most valuable thing in the whole world. You have an income generating asset that you no longer have to pay for. If your home is paid off, don't sell it. Rent it out. Take that extra income and get the new home that you want while maintaining an investment property. If your home is paid off, congratulations, you won the game. You beat the game. Don't sell it. Rent it out, then come to Vegas and buy a cheap home and live like a baller.
And then go back and visit California if you want to.
100%.
So
Okay.
where's the numbers again for?
Oh, for Ann?
Yeah.
Ann, we're going to post your numbers on the screen, Ann. Ann, are you still here? We want to make sure we're helping you.
Is that 115?
Yep. Ann, you're still here, right? We want to make sure we're giving you the best advice possible, Ann.
And her FICO score was
700 score.
700.
700 score.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Then we got that. And then she said she had $500 a month in debt.
Yep. While Bill is doing that, let me show you guys the prices of the new builds that we're standing in, okay? We are filming live from a new build. In fact, you know what, Bill, while you're doing that, Bill, I'm going to take him on a quick tour.
Okay.
Bill, what are you doing? I'm going to take him on a quick tour. Okay, watch this.
How much did she have in cash there?
Her assets, she didn't say her assets.
30K. Okay.
She said she has 500 monthly debt. Okay,
Right.
You guys,
I'll assume. Yeah.
we're going to take you on a quick tour of the new build that we're sitting in. Okay, watch this. If you guys like the new build, here's the agent that you can come talk to. Tell them your name.
My name is Tiffany
This is Tiffany. What's the name of the community?
Gardenia.
This is Tiffany at the Gardenia new builds. I've actually sold one of these new builds. Uh-oh, we just lost service. There we go. We're back. I've actually sold one of these new builds to a client of mine. They're 3-story new build. Oh, we lost service again. I'm telling you, the Wi-Fi angels are trying to get us. The Wi-Fi angels are trying to get us. They are. We're just trying to show people beautiful homes, and the Wi-Fi police are trying to smack us down. They are. All right, I want to show them a tour. Okay, so your second level is where all the magic happens. This is your kitchen. This is your island. As you can see, it's big enough for us to have an entire podcast in the living room, right? You have a 3rd story, which is where more bedrooms. There's a loft. You turn over here, you have a guest bathroom. You turn over here, you have a master bedroom with a bathroom. Y'all just big chilling in the new house? Yes, sir. We are big chilling in the new house. What I like most about these houses is downstairs, they have a completely rentable part of the house. So downstairs has its own
Can you go in?
bedroom, bathroom, garage.
Oh,
It's an entire rentable. By the way, guys, we're giving you free consultations. If you're not sharing the channel right now, I am highly offended at who you are as a human being.
We're also live on YouTube.
We're also we're live as hell on YouTube, ain't that? Guys, if you are not liking and sharing the channel right now, you are crazy. Oh, what's the HOA?
145.
Okay, what does the HOA offer?
We have an enclosed dog park, we have a playground and a barbecue area.
All right. All right.
Okay, back.
What can Ann afford with her $130,000 a year?
So we don't know what your assets are, your money for a down payment. That might mean you probably don't have a lot, I'm guessing, or maybe not, maybe you do. But if you did FHA, you could max out on the FHA loan in Las Vegas, which is right around $500,000. You could buy a house somewhere around 517 with a minimum down payment. You could go higher on conventional, but the mortgage insurance is going to be a little bit higher. Interest rate's going to be a little bit higher, and down payment may be a little bit higher.
Yep.
So it just depends on what money you have in the bank.
Sure.
And you can use 401k. There's no reason not to. And I'll bet that if you are in that income category, you probably have 401k or something like that.
Sure. So what would you say is the best house for her?
I would say somewhere in the probably 500 to 525.
There you go, 500 to 525. Okay, we got another gentleman. He's from Delaware. This is our first person from Delaware ever. This is our first Delaware ever. This is nice. We've never gotten somebody from Delaware. Hold on, let me just adjust the camera. We've never gotten Delaware. Mr. Delaware says, hold on, let me pin his comment. I'm stretching. Father, stretch my hands. Mr. Delaware says 640 credit score. Good for you, Mr. Delaware. 80,000 in income. He has about $8K to put down and $625 monthly debt. What can he afford? Now, you guys, pay attention. Mr. Delaware here is most of you guys. Okay? Mr. Delaware is most of you guys right now. 640 credit, about 80,000 in income. He's got about 8K to put down. His monthly debt is about $625. He's done a real, okay. So Mr. Delaware, your name, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie, you have done an incredible job of keeping your monthly debt pretty in tune with where your income is. Mrs. Delaware, that's right, Mrs. Delaware. You have done a fantastic job of keeping your monthly debt in line with where your income is. Because if you're doing $80,000 a year income, that puts you at what? About $6,600 a month.
Yep.
So your current debt is only 1/10 of your income. That's really, really good. I'm trying, it's hard. Hey, Lisa Marie, if it was easy, everyone would do it. Lisa Marie, if buying a home was easy, every loser in America would do it instead of crying on TikTok. But they don't, because it's easier to cry on TikTok. So Lisa Marie, I know it's hard, but guess what? Hard times produce hard people, and we are some hard people. Not me, not literally. You get the metaphor that I'm trying to make. All right?
Okay, so I liken the CIA, credit income assets, to a three-legged stool. You got to have all three legs to make a stool stand. Same thing with a mortgage. You got to have all three things to get a mortgage. Your assets, the monies that you have for down payment, you're short.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to figure out how to come up with money. There's many different ways to do it. A gift from a family member, 401k, life insurance policy. There's a lot of different ways to come up with it. Sale of an asset. You're short on that. The income is great, right? So you're probably looking at somewhere in the neighborhood, depending upon taxes and HOA in Delaware. We'd have to look at that a little bit more closely. I've estimated 1.5%. You're probably somewhere in the 325 to 350 range.
There you go.
FHA loan, 3.5% down.
So Lisa Marie, what I want you to do is go through Delaware and see what's out there for you in the $325,000 to $350,000 range. Is it a townhome? Good. Is it a nice condo? Good. Can you find a single story, single family home? Good. If not, Lisa, thank you. Lisa, this is something you need to hear and everyone on my live channel needs to hear. Some of you may be priced out of the city that you were born in, okay? I know it's scary. I know it's scary, but some of you may be priced out of the city that you were born in. It's happening to people in Las Vegas right now. You are being priced out of the city that you were born in, and it sucks, but Lisa Marie, how do I go about getting pre-approval?
Move your head. He's got a big head.
He's right.
Yeah. BillGaylord.com. You can schedule a consultation. We'll do it. Typically takes about 30 minutes or so. And we'll just run through your numbers. We'll go through it, kind of figure out what you're lacking, and then how you can make a game plan to get to where you want to be.
BillGaylord.com. Bill, I don't know if they know this. Bill works all 50 states. So he can help you in Delaware, Rhode Island,
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Vermont, all those little shitty small states up there in the Northeast, those little tiny ones on the map that no one.
I like those places.
I like them too, but they're like this big on the
But they're
map,
small.
bro.
I mean, you can get through
There's
7
like-
states in
There's
like
like,
a half hour.
Well,
Right?
I can literally go on a light jog. Well, I'm not gonna go on a light jog anywhere, right? But a normal person can go on a light jog and run through half the states in the Northeast.
Yeah.
You can start in Delaware and end up in Maine. They're small. I'm not insulting the people who live there. The states are just small.
Well, you call them shitty.
Shitty in size, guys,
Yeah.
not shitty in character.
So
Okay. Guys, we have about 5 minutes left. We do not have a time for another consultation, but we do have time to answer your guys' real estate questions, okay? We do have time to answer your guys' real estate questions. Also, stay tuned to the end of the show. The second we finish the podcast, we are going to give you guys a tour of all of the new builds available here at Gardenia. Okay? We're going to walk you guys. They have how many models do you guys have?
3.
There's 3 models here. Okay? All of them are between 400 and 500,000, which means they are affordable with an FHA loan for everybody in Vegas. So these are homes that you guys can move into, brand new, and they're affordable. So stick around to the end of the show, okay?
I saw something 15%
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You can
It's
definitely do 15% down. It lowers mortgage insurance. Sometimes you just honestly, I believe in reserves, having money after closing, just as a safety net for you.
Yep. Okay, guys, rapid fire question and answer. Here we go. Can you use insurance policies as collateral for a loan?
You can use, if you have a cash policy, you can actually take the cash out of the policy and use it for a down payment. It is an asset for you.
How do you juggle selling your house and buying a new one? Very easily. You get a lease back or a contingency. So simple. I'm doing this with 3 people. I have 3 people right now selling their homes and buying a new one. Okay. All you do is in the contract, you write a 2-week lease back. So what you do is you tell the buyer, I will sell you my home, but I need to stay in it 2 weeks after closing. So I have time to move into my new home. Oftentimes you don't need the full 2 weeks, but it's something you can negotiate into the contract. It's very simple, very easy. All right, let's keep going. Let's see, my scroll finger's bad. SoCal is pushing me to Las Vegas. Guys, it's not sad.
No.
It's not sad. It's life. You live somewhere with perfect weather and the best tacos on earth. Did you think it was going to stay cheap forever? Guys, what you guys are afraid of is change. You have to meet new people. You have to go to new areas. Guess what? Change happens to all of us. You have a kid and your life changes. Your parents pass away, life changes. You break up with your girlfriend, life changes. It sucks. We're all afraid of it, but it's never as bad as you think it is.
But I'm going to argue too that if you move here, you probably don't experience all the fun stuff that California has to offer in your daily life. Some people do, but a lot of people just go through their daily life and the hustle and bustle. If you move here, you can go back there in 4 hours, 4.5 hours, and then go experience all the fun things when you go back and visit.
What are you guys
And you
going
can
to miss?
save so much in taxes, real estate. It's just,
Mhm.
you can go stay at a beautiful place.
What are you going to miss? Being in traffic for 3 hours a day? Spending an hour in traffic, going to work, and then an hour in traffic? What are you really going to miss about California? The tacos? The beach that you go to once every, 3 months? Disneyland? Like, what are you really missing? I'm being real. I visit my family in California all the time. And the second I leave, I'm like, God damn, that traffic sucks. I could never live there. I don't think you guys are going to miss it as much as you think. Better to pay down credit cards or car note when getting ready to buy. Buying a new car is the stupidest thing you guys do.
Don't buy a car, but don't pay things off, because that's what people get in trouble. They think they're going to go, oh yeah, I'm going to pay everything off. I'm going to look better. And then that three-legged stool, you don't have any money for a down payment. So make sure before you pay everything off, let's talk about how much money you have, how much money you need before you pay that off. I've seen it so many times where people say, man, I just cleaned up my credit. I spent $5,000 on buying down my credit. And then all of a sudden they're like, they have no money for the down payment. So you just have to be very careful. It's called DIY. Don't DIY yourself into a problem.
Guys, Bill is willing to help you guys getting ready for a house for free. I bring him onto this channel to help you guys for free. Why do you try to do it by yourself? A lot of you have spent your whole life, maybe you didn't have support from your families, your parents, whatever. So you've spent your whole life trying to do things yourself. Stop. Bill will help you for free. I help you guys for free on a daily basis. Stop trying to do it yourself. Bill, you can contact him right here. Where's my finger? Right here.
Yeah.
I got to move my head, but you guys can see my finger, okay? Right here.
And Brandon, so the fear is a big thing, right?
Yes.
We talk about fear all the time. I talked to one of your clients who's just a new entrepreneur, never been in business, doesn't have a high school degree, just has not had that experience.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to him. He's so set up to be a great businessman, learn how to save. He's going to buy a home. We built a game plan for him a year from now, what he's going to report in income next year because he's self-employed.
Yep.
He's pumped.
Yep.
So I've got a lot of stuff up here that I can help you with.
He doesn't have hair, but he does have knowledge. There's brains. There's brains, guys. Bill, how long have you been in this game? As an appraiser, how long have you been in the house?
I've been in mortgage 31 years, appraising for 7 years. So
You
38 years.
38
I've
years.
seen a lot of things. Out there.
38 years of experience, okay? The houses market in July, you're fucked. If you're trying to buy a house in July, you're fucked. Get fucked. The prices are going to be higher than ever because everyone wants to buy when their kids are out of school. So if you're trying to buy a house in July, get fucked. That's the simplest way to tell it. I told you to buy houses in November. I told you to buy a house in December. If you wait till July, it's going to be the highest prices, period. You're going to have the most houses on the market, but they're also going to be at the highest cost. That's just the truth. My credit score keeps going down. That's not good. I have one PNC credit card and one almost maxed out Capital One.
The max out one's hurting you.
It's the maxed out. You don't want to be maxed out on any credit card.
You got to try and be at 50% at the least, or you could actually increase the credit limit to get down to 50%.
Yeah.
Just don't spend it anymore.
Let's see. Last question, okay? Let's see. Let's get one good question. One final question. Can I cash out my 401k to use on a down payment?
Yes.
Guys, just do the numbers. How much will your 401k make monthly? Okay. How much does the average home gain in equity year by year? Compare the two. Then, if the number for housing is higher, move your 401k number to the housing number.
There's so many benefits from buying a home, also on a tax basis, because if the value goes up, capital gains, you don't even pay capital gains. So definitely look at that analysis. I can help you go through it, but there's a fallacy that, oh, I got to keep saving for this retirement. Your house can also be a huge retirement asset for you. So happy to go through those numbers.
Thank you guys for your time today.